Hello, this is Kiwi Capri, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm back onto my potato quality camera phone because I had a quick thought and I wanted to share it with you all. Today I was thinking about how it's important for people to understand that it's okay to lose. I watched this video where a lady was complaining about how this was a long time ago. She was complaining about how she, got impregnated by a man and had his child and how he wasn't a good person, right? Basically, I was listening to the girl talk about how the guy was good at manipulating and pretending to be so nice and kind and stuff like that. And she was making all these excuses for why she did what she did. Something about me is I've been really good at this for a long time, admitting my own faults, because if I'm not honest with myself, then how can I change or how can I be better, right? It's gotten harder as I got older and I'm getting back to where I was before, but I think what's very important for people to know is it's okay to lose. And this made up life, you have to understand, we get up every day, we work so that way we can have an allowance, right? Everything is pretty much made up to keep people down and to keep certain people on top. That's just the fact of life. And so in the real world, out in the wild, when an animal fails, they don't live here anymore. And I'm going to sugarcoat the word just in case YouTube does whatever. They're not in existence anymore, okay? But in our made up world, we can fall and get screwed around because of bad people or because we lose a job or whatever situations happen. But in those moments that we fall, it's really hard to think about. But when we fall, and especially even in my case, there's a beauty to it because those are the times where you can be truly vulnerable. And if you know what to do, if you know how to look at yourself and be like, you know what? I failed and that's okay. I'm not perfect. That's what's very important. Failing teaches you that you're not perfect. And no such thing as being perfect. Out in the wild, in the real world, you are just an individual. And the only way to fail is to not be here anymore because you made a super stupid decision or maybe something just really bad happened to you, you know? So when you fail, don't beat yourself up. Understand that you're not perfect. And sometimes you have to fail just to get away from something. Maybe you really wanted to be in a relationship. You really wanted that job. You really wanted to go to that school. You really wanted that car. You really wanted to go on the vacation. All of these different things. But you weren't able to go. And sometimes, maybe even a lot of times, when you don't go, it saves you from something bad happening. Maybe you get to save money. Maybe you get to learn the most important things of life. Maybe instead of worrying about failure, maybe learning how to accept failure. There's a song that I've listened to. It's very cute, it's very fun, and it's all about it's okay to fail. If you want to be a winner, you got to learn to lose. And you have to understand, but that song is amazing, but that is the only way you win. The only way to win is to fail, which is crazy, right? You think about being a winner as being perfect. No, because if you're perfect, you're not learning anything. So, anywho, I thought about that. I thought about how people make excuses and how when you make those excuses, you can't grow because you're so focused on the excuse that you've created to placate your feelings and to make yourself feel better, that it tells your brain, oh, I'm okay, I'm not so bad. But that's not right. We have to say, yes, I made the mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten back with that person. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. And I think in that case, what's most important is when people come to you and they're trying to pick on you because you're a failure, ignore them. If they're not giving you love, I think that's the most important thing. If you go to somebody, and yes, if you're doing something over and over again and they get mad at you and then they call you out, okay, that's a different story. But if every time you go to somebody, all they can do is put you down, then they're not really a good asset to your life. They're not. If somebody is trying to put you down for making mistakes in your life, cut them out. And I want you to focus on yourself, get close with God. I believe in God. I know He's real. So I say, trust in God, get closer to God. But even so, if you don't, go sit by yourself and love yourself. Like, not talk about being narcissistic because that's not good, but sit there and love yourself, take care of yourself, and be nice to yourself. Maybe cry, do whatever you got to do to heal, and just let yourself know that it's okay to fail. That doesn't mean that you're a failure, but what you have to do, you have to own your mistakes. Then once you own your mistakes, you can see what led you to those mistakes. Okay, that's the next step. Then you can figure out, okay, what do I do to set boundaries or to stop from making those same mistakes so I can grow and be a better person. And once you do all of that, once you take care of yourself and you really sit down with you and you surround yourself with people who care about you, not people who placate you and lie and tell you what you want to hear, but people who genuinely care about you. Surround yourself with those people. If you don't have those people, I understand you. I understand you because I'm in that same situation, but then you sit alone and you be honest with yourself about the decisions you made so you can then become courageous and pick yourself up and become a winner. In this strange false world that we as people have created, that is what we have to do. So, I hope you enjoyed my rambling. If you enjoyed this video, if you think somebody can benefit from my crazy rambling thoughts, then go ahead and send it to them. Y'all have a nice day. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. It should be another video coming out this weekend for Tokyo Treats.